Well, this is different. And if you're expecting something like a Today in Rex or Today in Twitch TV, I'd understand. But I said I wanted to make something cool out of this channel. And if we're going to make something cool, then I think this game has a good chance of doing something for us in a visual sense. This is Elite Dangerous, a one-for-one recreation of the Milky Way galaxy rendered quite beautifully. You, as a player, get to fly a myriad of spaceships and do all sorts of hijinks, from trading to PvP. For many people, however, this is the main appeal. 3, 2. The views in this game are unmatched by any other. That is saying something. Games have progressively gotten better graphics and frankly just more beautiful throughout the years, and yet this game from 2014 holds on firmly. Exploration is a key focus of Elite Dangerous, with many players, including yours truly, owning alternate accounts in order to keep one at home in the bubble of human space, and one out in the black. However, myself and a longtime friend of mine, Apex Shark, went in a different direction. We filled my fleet carrier, the Stargazer's vessel Void's Companion, with fuel, and went into the black on our own expedition. Players often organize expeditions to explore new sites in the galaxy. Distant Worlds 1 and 2 are some of the most famous expeditions in this game. They were massive projects and some of the greatest displays of logistics this side of Sagittarius A*. However, despite the ceaseless efforts of countless commanders, quote, as of December 16th, 2019, only 0.042% of the galaxy had been explored, end quote, per the Elite Dangerous wiki. Therefore, Apex and I saw an opportunity. With my carrier fueled to its limits and slightly beyond, we plotted a course through several nebulae and set off on January 22nd, 2021. And to borrow a quote from the Mythbusters, failure is always an option. Another carrier owner, Zazz, got in touch with us and asked if we could change our course a bit to meet up with his own expedition. Therefore, we arrived at our first stop, the Tumbleweeds, otherwise known as BI Yerk YJ-X C2-5. This system is notable only because of one of its moons, a rocky ice body with deep fissures across the entire planet, perfect for all sorts of hijinks, such as racing.
Oh, I missed. Oh. Whip.
Fighter battles.
I only have the AI pilot.
Rover battles. And generally ramming things.
By SRB at you.
I knew yes.
Oh, it's at 2%!
Double shot.
How's it alive?
Zazz's expedition was much shorter than our own, but we also had a similar route for the first leg of our own expedition. Zazz departed at Tumbleweeds a few hours ahead of me and arrived at our next destination well before I did. But eventually, I arrived as well. This is Scowled AA-A H294, known in the community as the Collection of Wonders and for very good reason. This system is home to 2 black holes, a ringed white dwarf star, a ringed neutron star, and the largest ringed red dwarf we have ever seen. And that's just the stellar designates. There's upwards of 20 celestial bodies in this system, several of which you can land on. So, being the respectable engineer that I am, I landed on one of them. However, sadly, Zazz had to depart. He kindly sold us some fuel at cost to get our own tanks topped off, and then went back home to the bubble. The Stargazer's vessel Floor Tank's Misery was there to wish him well on his future journeys. Some of his passengers jumped ship and stayed with me. We hung around the collection for a while longer, and then we departed for the first nebula on our trip. And this, all of this, is only the first leg of the Failure is Always an Option expedition. The Void's Companion will be going through 3 separate nebulae and halfway up the freaking galactic ceiling. As soon as the carrier starts to head back home, Apex and myself will take our exploration ships and circumnavigate the galaxy. All of that, however, is in the future. I do not know how it will go, but I will keep making videos as long as I'm in the black. This, as always, will be interesting. Hey, thank you so much for watching. If you liked what you see, feel free to leave a like or comment or subscribe. The series will go on as long as I'm in the Abyss. Today in Araxis and Today in Twitch TV will be coming back, I promise. And, as always, stay safe.